Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you will see in my comments, please know that that stuff is not me, even though it's got a picture of me and a variation of my name. If you don't see the check mark, it is not me. If you didn't see yesterday's video, please go back and watch it. A lot of good information there. I do not want you to miss very important stuff. I will link yesterday's video to the end of this video. Okay, we do have some good news. And even though this is good news, I've got some even more important news I want to tell you right after this. But this is very good news. The IRS is hiring 10,000 new employees, and their only job would be processing the pile of returns that they have. They don't have enough people to process the returns. That means you're going to wait longer to get your return. The 10,000 new workers will not even be trained to do audits on the middle class. These people are only to process returns. Finally, something good from the IRS. I think that's very good. But now, since this is something to look out for, since they've already got these new 10,000 employees, after they get through processing the returns, you can almost guarantee that they will be trained to audit the middle class people. The employees are already there. If they let them go, they got to pay them severance pay. They got to pay them unemployment. It would be better to train them in their eyes. Okay. Joe Biden said that he wants to put a cap of $35 on insulin for the people that need it. Then they can afford it. Well, there's some people that can't even afford $35. But this is very good. This is a start. I mean, maybe if it's just $35, maybe there's some kind of insurance or something that will pay the rest. Right now, the insulin costs $10 for these pharmaceutical companies to make, and they charge $300 a vial for it. So they're making money hand over fist. So this would be good because even at $35 instead of $300, they're still making crazy profits. So I see this very good, but remember, it's just talk until it's done. Joe Biden, just do it and quit giving us all this lip service. Lip service don't help no one. Y'all, if he does what he says he's going to do, and we know from the past that he don't do that, but if he changes his ways and does this is very good. Okay, I got some more on the Build Back Better, but first I want to give you this update. This very important. This is more important than anything else I've said on here. A lot of people comes here just to find out about a stimulus check or a raise for Social Security. And I understand that. But this is matter of fact here. Right now we are facing a possible World War III. So I think a lot of these lawmakers and the government officials has got their hands full right now trying to deal with the war. So right now their main focus is the war. They should be still working on getting the American people some help, but I can understand the main focus being the war right now, because think about this. If they had a stimulus check, if they had a raise for Social Security, if they had a child tax credit check ready to send out right now, and then God forbid something happens and we do enter into a World War III, And that's quite possible that could happen with a crazy man like Putin. We don't know what to expect tomorrow from him. So even if they send out a stimulus check, child tax credit check, a raise for your Social Security, and we go into this war, there's a very good possibility that we won't even be here to cash those checks. That's how important this is. To a lot of people, they say stimulus check and a raise is a matter of life and death. And I agree, it is. But World War III would be a matter of life and death to the world. So I can understand them averting some attention over there. Okay, let's get back to the Build Back Better. Joe Manchin said, let's start talking and stop fighting. I agree about the fighting, but I thought talking was all they've done so far. How can they talk anymore? Let's get something done. Manchin said that the American people needs help, but we must tax the rich. They must pay their fair share. I agree with him. The American people does need help, and the rich do need to pay their fare. Jeff Bezos, he don't pay a penny. He's not the only one. And we need to only work on programs that does not add to the inflation rate. Joe Manchin made a lot of good points there. But quit making these points and get something done. You're saying the same things over and over. A lot of people are asking to put a no-fly zone over Ukraine. But if America put a no-fly zone over there, we would be getting involved. Because think about it. If somebody flew across that no-fly zone and we put it in place, we got to defend that space. We're going to have to shoot that plane down. And that would mean we're in the war. Then there's a third world war. We cannot get involved in the war. Somebody's going to say I'm not a Christian, and that's okay. Somebody needs to take this man out. And it needs to be either someone Ukraine or someone in Russia. And the United States does not need to help them a bit do this. This needs to be completely on them. Because if the United States gets involved, we're done. If anything flies over that no-fly zone, we will shoot it down because it's our no-fly zone. And if we shoot anything towards there, we've started the war. I hope people would think about these things before they say what they want. Think about the implications of it. Y'all, I've tried several times to put business type videos out here teaching people how to start an online business, and then I gave up because I found out nobody was interested. Nobody wanted to. Then several people asked me to start it again, so I did. Same thing. Nobody's interested. Everybody got excuses why these things that I tell them won't work. It's just nobody wants to do anything anymore but say, where is mine? Got to go out and get it. Y'all, if we want the world to change, we can only change one person at a time. And the first person we need to change is ourselves. And I'm not just talking to y'all there. I'm talking to myself too. We need to do more good things for the world. We need to take care of our own problems. We need to take care of our future. We need to take control of our lives and quit letting these lawmakers dictate our lives to us. We have to vote them out of office in the midterms and in the 2024 elections. It's the only way to get change. One vote at a time. Y'all, please watch the video that's about to pop up here now. It's yesterday's video. There's a lot of good stuff there I don't want you to miss. Please say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country, our leaders. Say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. And don't forget Ukraine in your prayer. Also, I know a lot of people won't understand this, but also pray for Putin. He needs God's guidance right now. I love you all. Until next time. Ciao.